Tomorrow belongs to people who prepare for it today. No medicine exists that can cure hatred. Even the lion protects himself against flies. All monkeys cannot hang from the same branch. He who digs a grave for his enemy might as well be digging one for himself. Knowledge is a garden. If it isn't cultivated, you can't harvest it. Examine what is said, not who is speaking. If you want to know the end, look at the beginning. Only a fool tests the depth of a river with no feet. Do not look where you feel, look where you slipped. If you heal the leg of a person, do not be surprised if they use it to run away. However long the night, the dawn will break. Once you carry your own water, you'll remember every drop. No matter how beautiful and well-crafted a coffin might look, it will not make anyone wish for death. Don't set sail on someone else's star. Confiding a secret to an unworthy person is like carrying grain in a bag with a hole. Don't think there are no crocodiles just because the water is calm. The earth is a beehive. We all enter by the same door. Do not call a dog with a whip in your hand. If you think you're too small to make a difference, try spending the night with a mosquito. No person is born great. Great people become great when others are sleeping. If there is no enemy within, the enemy outside can do no harm. However far a stream flows, it doesn't forget its origin. When an old man dies, a library is burned with him. Wisdom is like a baobab tree. No one individual can embrace it. The heart of the wise man lies quiet like limpid water. Knowledge without wisdom is like water in the sand. Only a wise person can solve a difficult problem. Wisdom does not come overnight. A wise person will always find a way. If you are filled with pride, then you will have no room for wisdom. In the moment of crisis, the wise build bridges, and the foolish build dams. One who causes others misfortune also teaches them wisdom. A man who uses force is afraid of reasoning. A fool cannot untie the knot tied by a wise man. Other people's wisdom prevents the king from being called a fool. One day in the life of a wise man is worth a fool's entire life. Just because the lizard nods his head doesn't mean he's in agreement. If you close your eyes to facts, you will learn through accidents. By the time the fool has learned the game, the players have dispersed. A fool has to say something, a wise person has something to say. If you think education is expensive, try ignorance. It is better to live as a lion for one day, rather than 100 years as a sheep. Give advice. If people don't listen, let adversity teach them. The wise man never takes a step to long for his leg. A wise person doesn't fall down the same hill twice. He who does not know one thing knows another. When you marry a monkey for his wealth, the money goes, but the monkey remains. To love someone who doesn't love you is like shaking a tree to make the dewdrops fall. Truth should be in love, and love in truth. Where there is love, there is no darkness. When one is in love, a cliff becomes a meadow. If love is a sickness, patience is the remedy. If the full moon loves you, why worry about the stars? Even as the archer loves the arrow that flies, so too he loves the bow that remains constant in his hands. Do not treat your loved one like a swinging door. You are fond of it, but you push it back and forth. Don't be so in love that you can't tell when it's raining. Love, like rain, does not choose the grass on which it falls. One who marries for love alone will have bad days but good nights. Let your love be like the misty rain, coming softly but flooding the river. If a woman doesn't love you, she calls you brother. Don't try to make someone hate the person he loves, for he will go on loving, but he will hate you. If anyone makes you laugh, it is not always because they love you. You know who you love, but you can't know who loves you. One who plants grapes by the roadside and one who marries a pretty woman share the same problem. A happy man marries the girl he loves. A happier man loves the girl he married. If money were to be found up in the trees, most people would be married to monkeys. It's better to fall from a tree and break your back than to fall in love and break your heart. A fish and bird may fall in love, but the two cannot build a home together. He may say that he loves you. Wait and see what he does for you. When one is in love, a mountain top becomes a flat field. If you educate a man, you educate one person. If you educate a woman, you educate a whole family. Parents give birth to the body of their children, but not always to their characters. In a family, if you have somebody who is troublesome, it's the family members who are more worried than the troublesome member. We desire to bequeath two things to our children. The first one is roots, the other one is wings. A family is like a forest. When you are outside, it is dense. When you are inside, you see that each tree has its place. A family tie is like a tree. It can bend, but it cannot break. If I am in harmony with my family, that's success. Don't meddle with a family feud. A husband with a good wife will never be on the road without supplies. When a bitter woman takes over the house, the family she rules is doomed. When brothers fight to the death, a stranger inherits their father's estate. The old woman looks after the child to grow its teeth, and the young one in turn looks after the old woman when she loses her teeth. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together.